Hi, my name is Tyler Faye, and I am a spoken word artist and a person more than anything. I think that my background is something that speaks to a lot of different people's backgrounds. I grew up in Detroit, I grew up in Oklahoma, I was born on the West Coast in California, and my upbringing was very nomadic, but it allowed me to connect with a lot of different types of people, and you can see that that still exists in my life today. And right now, I am currently hosting an event this evening, a vision board party. It was originally a poetry night, and because I wanted to share poetry before the new year, I decided that I still wanted to have something this evening despite all of the different obstacles and elements that came up. I did still want to enjoy myself with people. And the theme of the vision board party is something that's really personal to me. I do a vision board every single year for New Year's just because I do want to set intentions, set goals, and just be familiar with myself as I transition into New Year's and new cycles and new things. And so tonight, I brought all of my supplies, I bought tons of vision boards, and I brought my loved ones, and they're able to sit and enjoy, have some wine, and really map out what they want this next year to look like for them and get some inspiration as well. And so for me, setting the environment, setting the vibe, it's extremely important, and sometimes the one thing that we're missing is actually the location. It's the place to do things, it's the space to do things, and I have been through quite a bit in my life, but space is something that's been something I've always prioritized, and now to be able to provide space for people is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. And so this evening is about whatever they want it to be about. It's not about me, it's not about my vision, it's about what vision do we all see together. And so right now we're in the process of everybody creating their individual vision boards. We'll move into the gold space for some poetry, and hopefully end the night with creating a joint vision board on this humongous piece of canvas that we have on the wall over here. And truthfully, I just want people to go into the new year with something that they remember from this year, but also that they're comfortable with letting go and being open to the new possibilities and the new people and the new experiences that they could have.
I am so thrilled that I had the opportunity to be here tonight at this incredible event, but I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you so much for opening my awareness, my creativity, even my spirituality tonight on this side of what being creative is about. So why don't you share with the viewers tonight, first of all, what did you feel and think about the crowd, the experience, and certainly did this achieve what you were hoping for tonight's event?
My reaction to the crowd is one that I can't even understate. I don't have words for it, and it's hard to even call these people a crowd. It was people that were sharing an experience with me, and I was sharing an experience with them as well. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out, even though this entire evening was a pivot from an original plan that we had. I think that going into it with such an open mind and an open heart has really allowed not just me, but every other person that was in the experience to also feel like they could just drop in and just be present and ground themselves in the experience with other people. And I think for me as a poet, it's much more important for people to walk away feeling something than it is for me to walk away feeling accomplished or feeling successful. And so it's not necessarily about me, but from the feedback that I got from other people, they really enjoyed themselves. They were able to take a message and a lesson that they felt was for them in particular. They felt like I was speaking to an aspect of something that they're going through or they feel. And so that's always just such a deeply touching experience to have somebody really feel with you, not even just feel for you, but feel with you.
Wow. Well, here's what I'd like to share with the viewers in closing. I would like for you to share with the viewers what your hopes are, especially for those under 20 down to 5 years old, so they can see you evolve as someone who's going to be in the forefront of what the future holds for young people.
Wow. My intention, my goal, my outlook, my advice, everything that I would give to the youth is really centered around love and passion, and to fall in love not just with what you do but with yourself, and to be passionate not just about what you do but about yourself. And I think that creativity and artistic pursuits are something that are very enticing and attractive to everybody. We all have an inner artist. We're all creative, and we all know we have the potential to create something in the world that's substantial and deserves value. However, learning to tune in with yourself, learning to be practical, learning to recognize that just because you want it doesn't mean it comes, recognizing that there is actual legwork that comes with creativity is really important. And as a writer, there's no skipping my process. Like, there's nothing that's going to generate some poetry for me, and it feels like something that I've written. And so I'm doing the legwork and doing the writing, but I encourage people to sort of take that same effort, that same energy, that ability to develop yourself, take that seriously. And ultimately, we can't just develop our own ways into mastery. And so lean on the people around you. Find people who are better at things than you and actually partner with them. And center yourself around how you can be of service so that you can recognize when you also need to be served. And so for me, I would give young people the advice of staying creative, staying passionate, loving life, loving yourself, and truthfully being of service to each other so that we can create a world where we're there for one another.
Wow. So in closing, because that's powerful. Why don't you share with the viewers how they can follow you on social media, also what tonight's facility is called, the name of it, so they can start to follow you and really take hold of how substantive this is going forward, because I think you touched upon your particular area is not really defined. I don't think our viewers are going to be able to define it until you define it and you get that followers behind you.
My name is Tyler Faye. I am a spoken word poet, and I'm also the curator of the Soulless Space, a gallery that was created by Zadik Zadikian. I am curating this space in order to bring life, to bring you, to bring joy into this space that an artist has spent blood, sweat, and tears to put his artistry here and in the walls, on the floors. And we're in front of the Foreigner's piece, and the Foreigner's piece is actually a representation of the universe, and you are a part of our universe. And so we are coming live from the Soulless Space, but the Soulless Space can be wherever you are.
And with that being said, thank you so much sharing this evening with us. This is Alan Shea signing out from our Society Show. We want to thank you, and thank you.
Mwah.